So far from James Harden.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
They've got Curry. Harrison Barnes is out there with Green. Then it's Thompson, and it's Holiday in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now, here's Thompson. And Curry, here we go. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Rockets trail by 12.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
Here's Holiday. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target there with the little leaner. It's Harden with the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 21 in the game. You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern. Repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension, but when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Corey Brewer. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Curry passes to Holiday. Buries the long-range jumper. Holiday's got time.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Rockets trail by 11. Beverly with the ball. Harden outside. Ariza goes in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
The Rockets, of course, at the forefront or vanguard as far as advanced analytics go. Some in the NBA have scoffed, but hey, they're doing something right.
And as you guys know, the Rockets at the forefront technology-wise, too. You see coaches with electronic tablets.
Well, they installed flat-screen monitors in the locker room, highlighting stats and videos for players. So, they're trying to close the loop and create that line of communication between the numbers crunchers and the players themselves.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Rockets trail by 13. Beverly dishes to Moniunas. The dive for the ball. Got a piece of it. Harden kicks to Beverly. There's the 3, and it's blocked by Curry.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board. The 3 from Harden. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
And he gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
And that is good.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. To the left side wing. And that one goes long.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Feeds it to Moniunas. Outside, Jones. And some nice passing there by Houston. From deep, Harden. Shot's good. Harden's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Curry kicks to Livingston. Off target from outside. Rockets trail by 12. 1:43 left in the third quarter. And here's Harden for three, and another three for Houston.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. He dishes it to Bogut. Moniunas with the steal. Here's Beverly. The stupendous finish in traffic. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Kept alive. Lee. And Houston gets called for the foul. Spates checked in for Lee. Houston with a big group substitution here. Joey Dorsey's checked in for Moniunas. Smith comes in for Jones. Corey Brewer's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. Iguodala wide open. And again, no good by Golden State. Rockets trail by 7. Now Brewer. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Andrew Bogut. Rockets have had an off night from the stripe tonight. And that one misses. The Warriors packing Oracle Arena with plans for a new arena on the San Francisco waterfront by 2018. I've seen pictures. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, I can only imagine one of the great fan bases in all of basketball. Change of location from their original intended spot on the piers, the spot known as Mission Bay, about a mile south.
And a new coach.
Yeah, that's right.
And Brewer kicks to Dorsey. Terry outside for three. The offensive rebound. Warriors leading by 9.
Shot clock is off. This should be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind here.
For the finish. Oh, and the dunk by Brewer.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or even taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends.
Here's Terry. The shot misses. Well, through 3.
Gangster, but y'all knew that. The big all-star, yeah, I had to do that. I keep the blue flag hanging on my backside, only on the left side. Yeah, that's side. Ain't no other way to play the game the way I feel. I cut so much you thought I was a DJ.
And a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision from Stephen Curry.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Joey Dorsey is out there with Smith, and it's Terry in at the point.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Dorsey in the post. He's against Lee. Ariza goes in. Here's Dorsey. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Thompson, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Rockets trail by 10. Harden inside the three-point line, and dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Harden's got 16 here in the second half.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
And there's the rejection. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Ariza. Finishes the break with a slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Steph Curry. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
You know, there's always a little hesitation with newly formed star-loaded teams, and you wondered if the Rockets would click early last year. They did, and ended up with the 4 seed out west.
Dorsey, that's good.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Green kicks to Thompson. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul.
The Rockets made it in as the 4th seed last year, but still couldn't find a way past Portland in the first round. It ended up falling to them in 6 games.
Motiejunas is checked in for the Rockets. Patrick Beverley comes in for Jason Terry. Harden's shot is off. Warriors leading by 6. Outside, Green. 3-pointer. They get it back. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Beverley with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Ariza has the open look. No good on the 3. Really, though, it was the start of that series that sunk the Rockets as they dropped the first 2. They fought back, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, they couldn't overcome that poor start, Kevin. They did fight back, and it looked like a Game 7 was on the way, but then Damian Lillard, with one of the great shots in NBA playoff history, closed things out in dramatic fashion.
Brought you right out of your chair, didn't it?
Oh, big
Wow.
time. That was a great, great shot he made.
Lee cleans up the mess with the savage put-back flush. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you need on the offensive glass. That's the only way to get it done.
Kicks it out to Harden. And it's Houston with another.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Warriors leading by 4. Barbosa passes to Green. Kicks to Thompson. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the chance by David Lee.
Defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
That was embarrassing.
Here's Barbosa, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
How about that for a response?
And we'll say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
To the inside, and Dorsey gets to Motiejunas. Here's Beverley. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the West.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Harden kicks to Beverley. Shot clock at 6. Harden dishes to Dorsey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
From deep, Green, and that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And now just watching the clock wind down is what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
The sheer volume of 3-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Steph Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone on his team on offense.
Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. They get it again. Here's Lee. Can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Ariza no luck. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
The layup missed. From midcourt, no good. So
Yes, Kevin, thank you.